What it do, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, LJ from Houston, coming at you live from the Sports Chamber in H-Town, Texas. And of course, we live on the podcast, about to chop it up, talk some NBA with my boy, Marleybets on the stream. What it do, sir?
What's going down, H-Town? What's up with it, LJ? My brother, what's going down?
Hey, another day, man. It's been a while since I did a show, you know. My boy, you've been on vacation, so I'll let you enjoy that. You know, how was Vegas? Let me know how Vegas was for you.
It was cool, man. I hit about a band when I landed.
Okay.
Then I don't think I won no more bets and parlays after Tuesday. But the vacation was cool, It wasn't a Vegas vacation. My in-laws are out there, so it was more of a family thing. Did a lot of stuff with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I actually only went to the casino to gamble one day. Was on them tickety clacks.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, my whole Vegas trip was dispensary and sports betting, which is what I can do here outside of the dispensary. Anybody that watches your show or my show know I'm definitely a huge, we'll say stoner.
Yeah.
But all in all, man, to answer the question, it was pretty cool. Good vacation and chill with family. Won a little bit. I stopped me from spending most of my money, but I still, I didn't lose any money. How about that?
Hey, that's all that happens, man. That's always a good thing. See what I'm saying?
Right,
break even or make money. That's how we're trying to do it. All right, man. We're gonna talk some NBA tonight, like we usually do.
For all the sports fans out there, I know you go to Vegas a lot too. Have you been to Circa while you were there?
No, I did not.
The new hotel on Fremont.
No.
Sportsbook is amazing.
What is it called?
The Sportsbook inside the casino where you place your bets at. The Sportsbook. The casino is called the Circa. It's new. Yeah, it's on Fremont. It's not on the Strip. It's on downtown Old Vegas.
Okay.
It's like a 2-story sports book, upstairs, downstairs, huge. Like, it's probably the best sports book. I lived in Vegas for 2 years, been in a lot of casinos. By far the biggest and probably by far the best sports book I've seen in any casino that I've been in. It's fucking amazing. Huge ass screen. I'm talking about like the size of 3 theater screens.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? So any sports people, if y'all want to go to a hotel and chill and watch the game or even make a couple bets, you in Vegas, definitely check out Circa. That hoe is amazing.
Hey. Well, I will be checking it out because we're probably going to hit Vegas next month before it get too hot down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our shit was fucking cold when I was there a whole week.
Yeah, that's good because that heat ain't no joke. No, that heat ain't no joke.
I live there. Yeah.
But all that said, man, let's go and get into these games, man. We had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games tonight on the slate, man.
Oh man, I definitely should have did a show.
Hey, it's all good, man. We doing a show right now.
Yeah, man. I gotta recover. I'm still recovering, man.
Yeah, I already know. So let's talk about this game we watching now, man. Our hometown team, the Rockets, taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte is up 46-42.
Not watching it. Didn't even know that.
Hey, so who did you take?
I took the Rockets. I took the +3.
You took the +3.
I can't tell you the last time I made a bet on the Rockets in recent history. And I think the last time you told me you made a play, I think my reply was some to the extent was, I ain't putting no goddamn money on the Rockets.
Took them to beat Detroit.
But I've been keeping an eye since Wood came back. Although they have lost those games, with the exception of the Toronto game, they looked a little bit better, which I expected them to be. I didn't expect them to win immediately because, it takes time to get back in rhythm. He got to get back in shape. And Oladipo, well, we're still pretty injured. We really don't have a solid team. But if anybody remembers, when those three were playing together, we did go on like a 10, 12 game winning streak. And the losing streak started exactly when Wood got hurt. So with Charlotte missing LaMelo, I just figured they might can sneak another one in or at least get a cover. You said 42-46. It's only 4 points, so I'm only down 1 point. So I just kind of took a chance. It's not like I believe in the Rockets or anything. I just kind of felt like they got one game under their belt. If anything, they're going to try to get another one. It's not going to be one of those, we're just going to go out here. They're going to be like, okay, we won one. Let's try to string together two. I'm going to get at least I'm going to get the effort, which is when you're gambling, that's like the best thing you can hope for is, if anything, the team at least tries to win the game. And so, like I said, Charlotte, they've been traveling a little bit. I've been on the road, and LaMelo's hurt, so I figure it's a lot for Scary Terry to carry the load on his own. I think Wood, Wall, and Oladipo is playing, right? I know Wood is playing.
No, Oladipo's not playing because he's on
trade. Trade rumors, right? Well, I mean, and I still take Wood and Wall. At least I got 2 of the 3. To at least give me competitive game against Charlotte. They've been playing better this season, but like I said, that's with LaMelo healthy, and they're still a young team. They still got to figure out how to put it together on the road consistently. So like I said, it was just a chance. I thought it was a good spot bet. It's not, like I said, it's not like I'm back. I never jumped off the Rockets bandwagon. That's the hometown team, but it's not like I'm saying, oh, we're gonna go on a run and here we go. It was just kind of, it's a good spot, spot bet.
I got you. I see what you're saying. I'm on the other side. I took Charlotte minus the 3. I just think they're a better team right now, even without LaMelo. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets won, because I see a gallant effort tonight. It's 50-47 right now, so they're only down by 3. So they are playing good. So hey, kudos, man. If they win, they win. But I took the other side. I took Charlotte. So hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think it's a toss-up game tonight. So I get anybody's reasoning for being on any side tonight for sure.
For sure, man. All right, let's talk about
yesterday.
What's that?
Well, I went 2-2 yesterday.
2-2?
I think I didn't. I'm looking at it now. I'm just trying to kind of going off memory. But I know we won with Philly covered, Denver covered.
Yep.
Pelicans covered.
Yeah, I lost that one. I picked the Lakers.
Okay, and we both took Miami. So actually, I went 1, 2, 3, and 2 because I took Miami and Portland.
Okay,
and you went 1, 2, 2 and 2. You took the under in Nets in Portland, but I think that went over.
Yeah, it went over 228.
So 2 and 3 for you, and 3 and 2 for me. Either way, okay. Both ways are.
Yeah, it's all good.
Not bad. Whatever.
But we can keep track of the records today because, like I said, I took Charlotte minus the 3. You got the Rockets, so we're going head to head on that one. Next game, we got Detroit and Indiana. The Pacers are up 92-90 with 8 minutes left of the fourth quarter. I was all on Indiana today.
I was too. That's the game I'm watching right now. I was a little weary. I think Indiana played last night. If I'm not mistaken, did they play last night? That's what kind of. I took Indiana regardless, though.
They didn't play last night.
Okay, that's good. I was a little worried because I thought they played last night, but I took Indiana anyway just because it's Detroit. Fade Detroit, But Detroit's sneaky. You got to know when to fade them because your ass and put up 30 points. And you got to just catch them at the right time with the right points. You can bet on them. But for the most part, when I see Detroit, if I'm not seeing like 7, +7, +8, and against a decent team, not even against a good team, because against good teams, I'll still take the 8 and fade their ass. But Indiana is a way better team right now, even though I'm down on Indiana because of how they're playing. But I think watching them, this is the first time I actually watched them in a long time. The addition of LeVert, I actually like with this team. And he's exactly what they need, another scorer that can get his own shot. And everything's not dependent upon – because Sabonis is going to give you at least a double-double. He might not give it to you in points all the time, but he's going to give you a solid game. And they depend on Brogdon too much to give them that 27 when he's only really probably going to give you 19, 18, maybe even 23 on the high end. So they need another guy that can come and give them 25, 24 on his own. He doesn't need Brogdon to get him the ball. He doesn't have to be set up. Because they don't have a guy that you can just say, hey, fucking go get us a basket, bro. We
Yeah.
need to score.
Yeah.
And, so I do like that. I think they might creep back into the playoff picture.
Yeah, they can.
I didn't like how they did my boy Nate McMillan. I didn't think he deserved to be fired, and we see what he's doing in Atlanta. Since he took over, and I hate that. Not to go too deep and shit on a whole nother team we're not talking about, but I hate that they had to fire the black guy in Atlanta, so everybody can see that the black guy in Indiana was good. It's like it fucking sucks, but
Yeah.
you know, Atlanta was struggling, so I get it. But yeah, I took Indiana. Detroit has actually crawled back in the game again. It's
I
90
see that.
to 90. It's crazy. Just before we were talking about the last game, right before we went live, I told you Indiana's pulling away again. It was like 86, 92, I think, or something like that. So
yeah,
they keep letting them back in. And I actually took Indiana full game, and then I caught it at halftime and took Indiana second half again. So I need them to not only win the full game, I need them to win the second half.
What's going on, my brother? My boy jumped on. My boy here. What's the deal? We live on the podcast right now. Hey, what's up, Jay?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
What's
Jay in the
What's
building.
up with it?
Chilling.
Oh man, you a Duke fan? Oh.
I went to Duke, man.
Okay, that's different. Hey, that's different. That's different. Oh my God. Hey, but you know what? I used to hate Duke so much. But you know the one thing, the thing that won me over with Duke? When they be at the ball games and they be doing this shit.
Yeah.
And they be fucking with the other team. I love that shit.
And no one else can do it because they ain't that close. No one else.
I love that shit, though. But no. Dude, I like making fun of Duke people, man. I like poking fun at them. No disrespect. No disrespect.
None intended, my brother. I know it. I got you.
Hey man, we just talking NBA right now, man. Going over the games tonight. That's all we're doing right now. We was talking about Indiana, Detroit. You know, we both took Indiana tonight. -3 of Detroit. So just going through the games right now.
I got -2.5.
You got 2.5? I got the
I caught it early.
Man, good
I
job.
caught it either this morning. Maybe it was last night. Not this morning. Yeah, last night. I caught it 2.5.
Okay. Good job. All right, next game, brother. Boston Celtics playing the Milwaukee Bucks live on ESPN right now. Milwaukee is up by 20, 83-63.
Holy shit.
And I took Milwaukee minus the 5.5. So I'm looking good.
I think I stayed off this game, and I'm really regretting it. If what you say is true. Let me check my bets real quick. And I wanted to take Milwaukee, but for whatever reason, if I stayed off, I stayed off, and I'm tripping. Yep, stayed off. Not stayed off. In sight. What? Oh my God! What was that line? I mean, what was the score?
It was the score right now is 83-63.
Oh my God! And the line was like 5 or something, huh?
5.5. I took it.
Jesus, who are they playing?
Celtics.
That's why I stayed away from it.
Boston sucks.
I know, and I know that. Or maybe I meant to take it. I think I meant to take it, and I just missed it because we look at so much shit, and just one of the games that got, you know what I'm saying, thrown by the wayside.
Milwaukee on the streak right now, bro. I had to
jump. I know.
On.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't take it. I remember looking at it, and I guess I just missed it. I don't know.
It's all good.
Though.
It's all good.
They may be trading what's his name tonight?
Yeah, Depot.
No.
Who?
Ellen Depot too, but Daniel House.
He playing though.
But he may get traded. I'll tell you what I heard. What I heard from reliable sources, agent.
Okay.
All his agent at the funding.
Okay.
And I talked to him today. He was like, "Yeah, well, they want to move house. They're trying to find a good compare."
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, on the Depot, but a lot of people don't know House too.
Hey,
if House moved, I told you.
We'll see what happens, my friend.
Everybody needs to go.
All right, next game, man. This is making me very, very frustrated right now because I took Denver to beat the Raptors tonight, and they are down by looks like going on 20 points, my friend. 88-71. Toronto is beating Denver.
What? Pass. This was a pass. I passed. And I passed because it was like -8, I think, 8.5, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Was it that high? I think it was that high. But my main reason for passing is because Denver played last night. And I've been learning the hard way to, like, I'm not gonna say the hard way, but I just been kind of staying off teams that got back-to-back, depending on who they playing. And then you gotta look at, like you said, Toronto just coming off a loss to Houston, and I can't remember to who before that, but they just now getting a team back. You know, Lowry and Siakam and somebody else. They all had like COVID, so they've been out for like a couple of weeks. So yeah, they lost with them back against the Rockets. They just came back. So they was finna pop somebody soon. They kind of close to desperation mode, especially they trying to figure out if they gonna make the playoffs or not, because they gotta figure out what they gonna do with Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I think they in desperation mode. I think they telling the young guys, because I would trade Kyle Lowry if I was them. You already got, and just go for it with Van Fleet, Siakam, and Anunoby. They all young. You can kind of rebuild without really starting over, and you can get a bunch of value for Kyle Lowry right now in Philly and Miami. They both want him. So I start me a little bidding war and get what I could and move forward accurately.
Stephen A. Bring them Stephen A. words.
Nah, that's that 40-year-old version with the scene with Dude and Kevin Hart, the ball dude.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, now we can move forward accurately. You know, I know I'm not saying that shit right. I'm butchering that shit.
Well, I would love for Denver to make a run in the second half.
I don't think you're gonna get that run, Papa.
I'm not. 93-71 right now. And they're in the third quarter, 4 minutes left. So yeah, unless they make a 4-quarter run.
You took the 8 or the money line?
I took the 8, man.
No,
because I just thought Denver was a better team.
No, they are. They are.
Especially the way they last night. So I thought they was going to carry it over.
Oh man, jet lag.
Hey, I see. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm watching it. Next game, man. The hot fire Phoenix Suns playing the Orlando Magic. And that score is tied 59-59. Phoenix is on a back-to-back as well. Playing one of the sorriest teams in the league. And they are out there struggling with them. Let me see who's the leading scorer right now for Orlando right now. That would be
Evan Fournier.
Yep. He only got 11. Wait, hold on. Let me refresh this. He only got 11 points.
Wow. He's a scoring leader right now?
Yeah, he got 11 points. So, I mean, dang, Vucevic only got 5?
Huh.
Wait, hold on. Something right.
Update 100-106. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Pacers up, Pistons.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Rebound. Let's go. I'll take this lead.
Yeah, man. But Phoenix at halftime, 59-59 against Orlando. They were talking on first things first this morning. Should Chris Paul be in consideration for MVP, considering how he has the Suns second in the West right now? So I kind of concur. I kind of concur on that. Because
I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. What is considered a valuable player? We see that the Lakers are struggling without LeBron, so that makes him a valuable player because we see what they are without him.
James Harden might win the MVP. And I hate to say that, but James Harden might win the MVP.
He's playing on your team and win the MVP?
I mean, I don't like to give it to somebody that's went to a team like that, but honestly, they ain't been together. They haven't had the super team.
Yeah.
It's really been James Harden.
Yeah. I mean, he's been balling.
He's
I'm not
been
going to deny
balling.
that.
He had 17 fucking assists last night, I think, and like 20-something points. I mean, no Kyrie. If you look at his numbers, and like I say, I hate to give it to somebody that went, and this ain't got nothing to do with Houston to Boston, as far as like me being a Houston fan. It's just like, shit. I look at the numbers, and then I look at the fact that the big three ain't even been together.
Kyrie taking PTO time off.
And then even I was gonna say, okay, if you even want to say, well, he had Kyrie, but shit, they only probably played 7 games together, 10 games together since he's been there. For the most part, it's been James. And he been giving you double-digit assists. Not double-digit assists like 10, 11. He been giving you 14, 15, 16 assists, 30 points, 25 points, 27 points. Like, shit. And then when you see LeBron's hurt right now.
Embiid's hurt. Embiid is hurt.
Embiid's hurt right now.
Yep.
CP, I mean, only real basketball fans are going to understand his value because they're going to look at the numbers and be like, oh, he's only averaging X amount of numbers, X amount of assists. But only real basketball fans are going to be like, well, you got to look at what he's done for this team. You know what I'm saying? Understand his value, leadership, and how he's putting people in the right position. How he's giving the go-ahead for Booker to not have to be on the ball all the time, dribbling up and down the court. We can set Booker up. And you know what I'm saying? He can come off a screen or come off some kind of motion or whatever. It's not all just Booker here, get the rebound and go up the court and create your own shot and score and lead us. It's like, nah, Chris I got this shit. Booker, go do this. Aiden, you get here. You know what I'm saying? You come off this curl like this. He orchestrating that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And, so, but like I said, I only think that people that, and I'm not even like, I'm more of a football X's and O's guy than I am a basketball X's and O's guy, but I understand basketball. And like I say, I'm no expert, so I only feel like people that at least understand basketball are going to point out how good Chris Paul has been playing this season. I don't think your casual basketball fan is going to be like, why is Chris Paul? No, he shouldn't be in the MVP discussion because they're just going to look at the numbers. And I think if you look at Harden's numbers and you look at the fact that he ain't had Kyrie and KD, that he deserves I'm not saying he should get the award. I wouldn't be mad if they did give it to him, but I definitely think he should be involved in the conversation. He been balling, man.
What do you think about Giannis? Should Giannis be considered as well?
Earlier in the first half of the season, I would have told you no. He's not going to get the award. Let's be real. They're not going to give it to him 3 times in a row without getting far in the playoffs. But if we're just talking being in the conversation, yeah, but I think everybody knows, like, him being in the conversation, we all know, like, he's not going to get the award. They're not going to make him a 3-time MVP without going to the NBA Finals. So, I mean, like, we're just entertaining the conversation. And I think even the casual fan knows, like, he's not going to win the award. So we really talking if Embiid comes back in enough time to make an impact, and Bron for the most part, because I don't think they're going to give it to Chris just because, like I said, if you're not a true basketball fan.
Well, we're forgetting about Jokic too.
I don't think they're going to give it to Jokic neither. As much as I think he definitely deserves to be in the conversation, and he has the numbers. Denver's not winning enough, and he doesn't get enough pub or promotion to jump even Harden right now. I still think it's Embiid and LeBron's to lose right now. It's just depending upon how long they're going to be out. And then I think you go to Harden if they don't come back in time, because I think they're just going to jump Chris and Jokic just because, like I said, Chris doesn't have the numbers, and then Jokic doesn't have the popularity. So, and Denver's not top 2, 3 seed. So if Chris had the Suns at number 5, 6, or 7, we wouldn't be talking about Chris the way we're talking about him. And so, like I said, Denver, Jokic putting up the numbers, but nobody's talking about Denver because they're like in what, 5th spot or some shit like that, 6th spot. So we're not talking about them. If they was like the number 2 seed, we'd be talking about them. Shit,
Yeah.
Utah's number 1 seed, and we don't give Mitchell no fucking love. Like we just talked about MVPs and nobody brought his name up.
Yeah.
And I can't disagree with him being in the cover. Like, I didn't bring his name up.
Chime in, brother. Come on, chime in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he watching his Rockets on hat. Let me tilt it for you, man. So, give us your thoughts, man. MVP, who you looking at?
Right now, man, I think it's hard.
It's hard, huh?
Yeah. Like you said, especially depending on how long Embiid and LeBron will go.
Yeah.
Because LeBron had his hands down.
Yeah.
So he went down.
I agree.
I think it's hard.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens, man. I think Chris Paul should be a consideration.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, he ain't in the conversation because of his center.
Yeah, it's a collective team.
But we looked up Gobert's numbers, and they're not. You remember I was giving Gobert a lot of credit, and you went and looked up his numbers, and they not like they good, but they're not like he averaged like 14 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his impact, I agree with Fam. His impact on that team is I don't want to say Chris Paul like, but like he's a big key to what they do, especially defensively. But like I don't think Donovan Mitchell should get the MVP, but like we completely ignore that man, bro. Like that man has been out there balling, dog. Like even when we talk about the bubble last year, we talk about the series with him and Murray, right? And how they went back and forth. But we mostly talk about Murray. We really don't talk about Mitchell that much. And Mitchell put up back-to-back 50-point games too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to give my boy Money Making Mitch some credit, dog. He be out there balling, bro. Balling.
Hey, side note. Did you see the point guard for Baylor that got the same number and the same last name as Donovan Mitchell? The point guard for Baylor. His last name is Mitchell.
I didn't. The only people I know in Baylor is Duarte and it's an African point guard.
Hold on. Let me pull him up right quick because I was watching him when they was playing.
I think they would have said that. I think we would know that by now, though.
Hey, that boy was balling, man. He got the same. Hold on, here it is, right here. His name is Davion Mitchell, number 45.
Davion, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy, huh?
That is kind of similar.
That's crazy. D Mitchell 45, man. Come on.
Huh.
And it'd be crazy if they end up on the same team if Utah draft him.
Speaking of draft, the Rockets need to get Cade.
Man, okay, listen. I want to save that for later because I don't see what you see in Cade Cunningham.
You haven't been watching him all season. You haven't been watching him all season. You haven't been watching him all season.
Bro, he's never taken over a game, though.
You clearly have not been watching him all season.
I got to disagree with you on that, too. That boy is a monster.
So why did they lose? Why did they lose?
I'm not going to say that he's the he should definitely guarantee be the number 1 pick. I'm not going to go that far and say that. But to clearly say he hasn't taken over any games, that's definitely false. He's taken over several games this season. They've only won. We only talk about Oklahoma State because of Cade Cunningham. If he was not at that school, we would not talk about the name. I can barely name you one other player on the team, and I watched them. And it's only Anderson. And I can't even tell you his first name. For me, I don't even call them the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I call them the Cade Cunninghams because if it would just go look up any article, anything about him, bro. Cade is definitely a top 5 lottery pick this year for sure, bro.
Okay, I don't disagree with that.
I know I speak highly of him, and you've been hearing me say that, and you watched them lose against Oregon State. I get it. I get it. I understand that.
Like if he was that dude, he would take over. That's what I said. If he's that guy,
I mean, he has taken over.
Why he couldn't do that game though? What happened with that game?
I mean, shit, I can point out games Jordan or LeBron or anybody didn't take over. If you want to classify, if we're going to talk about individual games, I mean, I can point to a bunch of LeBron games and be like,
but I'm talking about
LeBron
in college. The dude from USC, Mobley, he takes over games.
So look. So what about the games they lost? Why didn't he take over?
Who?
Mobley, because USC not undefeated, right?
They're still in the tournament though.
Right, but so if they lose any game in the tournament, is it fair for me to ask you why didn't Mobley take over?
That is fair, but as of right now, they're still in the tournament, so you can't use that argument. Hey, Cunningham's gone. He's at home.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I mean, if we're going to base it off one tournament, I'm basing it off the season, though.
I got you, but this is playoffs, though, right? The NCAA tournament is considered the playoffs, right?
But I'm so okay, right? So okay, I can give you that, but I need you to give me. There's been times in the playoffs where LeBron, especially James Harden, has not taken over games.
Okay, well, look, we're talking about college and pro. LeBron.
Right. I mean, I can give you a bunch of guys in college. What did James Harden do in college? Arizona State.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're not going to say that just because you don't take over a game in the NCAA tournament means you shouldn't be number 1, 2, or 3 draft pick.
Well, listen, they're talking about he wasn't he the Big 12 freshman? Freshman player of the year?
He damn sure should have been. He should have been the Big 12 player of the year, not just the freshman of the year. Okay, I mean, I'll wait on you to name me another Big 12 player that you know.
The dude from Baylor.
I'll give you Baylor, number 1 team in the league, but I can't give you who, Mitchell or Duarte, because I don't think they.
No, the Butler. Duarte? What's his name?
Duarte.
No,
Chris
hold
Duarte.
on. Hold on. No, I'm talking about.
And then, matter of fact,
Butler.
I won't give you Baylor. That man is surrounded by talent. That man is surrounded by talent at Oregon.
Yeah, they loaded.
Like literally surrounded by talent at Oregon. He don't need Butler. Got help at damn near every position. Okay, ain't got that help, and he a freshman. Come on, bro. And he's a freshman. We're not. This, I don't know, dog.
I just don't see it. I've seen a couple of games of Cade Cunningham. I don't see it. I'm just saying he'll hit a shot, but he ain't no just dominant player like that.
It's the reason they're calling him a lottery pick, bro.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, whatever. I like the dude on U of H. Hey, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Cade be balling, man. I fucks with Cade.
Yeah, me too, brother.
I
see what everybody else see him.
I see it. I'm not saying he gonna be a bona fide, star in the league. I think the Rockets should get him.
I agree. Who he remind me of? Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I can see that. I like that comparison. Zach LaVine. I like that. That's a
I've been saying that since
Zach LaVine.
Since the beginning of the season. I see him being a Zach LaVine type player.
I like Grimes on Houston better than that.
Why is we hiding the smoking and he's smoking down front? Why are we hiding?
I mean, you don't have to hide it.
Oh, okay. I'll just he blowing big up in there. He blowing in there. We hide. You don't have to. Okay. Thank you for letting me. I have to respect the boundaries.
Because this is live on Facebook and YouTube. So
I got you.
Yeah, I don't want no questions being asked for me. Keep it professional.
Yeah, I don't care about people's personal opinions about me smoking. So you know what I'm saying? Judge me how you want.
Me neither, man.
How you want, man? I run my own business, so you can't fire me from my job.
Wake up in your own house.
I work hard to be able to do what I
want to do.
Hey, okay, listen. I know we're talking NBA, man, but since I got my boy in here, let's really get on this, man. Let's talk about this scandal, man.
Oh, man, I just finished talking about this shit.
Well, let's talk about it again, man. Deshaun Watson, man.
Wow.
22 now. Allegations.
It went up. Last I saw it was 16.
Yo, it's 22 now.
Okay.
22 women have accused him of inappropriate conduct while getting a massage.
That's hilarious.
Hey, very much so. But like I say, he put it out there that he's not playing for this organization ever again. I'm not even putting on a jersey. I would rather sit out than play for y'all. So you being an owner, your employee is being what they call it?
Insubordinate.
Insubordinate. Telling you as an owner, I'm not going to play for you. Oh, so you think that you're just going to sit out and I'm still going to pay you?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think Deshaun Watson thought this out far enough to understand that they're shaking him down now. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to hit you where it hurts in your pocket. We don't want you to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious, but we're going to shake you up a little bit to hit you in your pocket.
They already got his endorsement.
If he was me, and I can easily say this because I'm not him right now, and I don't have millions of dollars to risk. So, maybe if I was him, I'd be in a different situation. But say, man, I'm standing my ground. You know how I feel about morals, bro, and character, and niggas trying to tell me especially as a black man coming from an old white rich man, you not finna do that to me, bro. If I'm Deshaun, I see you in court. You know what I'm saying?
Doing. Yeah, he's doing.
And I'm still holding my ground. I'm still not playing for you, bro. You still gotta trade me. You know what I'm saying? We go to war. Cause like I told you when I was in Vegas and we talked privately, publicly, from everything I've been reading online and listening to people talk, everybody on Deshaun's side.
Yeah.
So it hasn't necessarily ruined his reputation as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's gonna be that way until one of these women can come out with some kind of type of proof that he did something, misbehaved, as they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of the proof, it has to be something that the public is gonna be like, oh man, like why you do that? It can't be I asked for this kind of massage.
But let me ask you this. Do you think the public is a little bit skeptical on why he was looking for girls on Instagram?
No, you're the only person I've talked to or seen that's mentioned that. And then like we found out the other day, it's easily explained by his personal masseuse wasn't flying anywhere due to COVID.
Okay.
So he was just searching for anybody available.
Okay, Marley, stop right there. He was searching for anybody available, right?
I mean, we don't know the back channels he went through, but like I said before we found that out, even if I told you, even if let's say he hired the girl with the intentions to smash, let's say that was his intention.
Yeah.
He's not alleging that he groped her in any kind of way, that he tried to rape her in any kind of way, that he touched her any kind of way. Like, what are we alleging that he did? We're talking about, I don't even know which girl is which, but as far as the girl that flew in, we're either talking about he asked for some dumbass anal massage that I ain't never heard of, that they could feel good, whatever floats his boat.
It does. I have one, it does.
Or he exposed himself to her, which, all right, I'm like, as a fan, I don't even give a shit. But okay, even if I was one of those fans, I'm like, he exposed himself. All right, Deshaun, don't do that anymore. I mean, like, what are we talking about? This isn't like he forcibly put himself up on her. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he literally tried to take her clothes off. It's like, she's a masseuse. I'm Deshaun Watson. Maybe if I pull my dick out, she'll want to do something. It shouldn't be done. I get it. Tap on the wrist. His reputation is not ruined. Now, from the Texans standpoint, okay, they're trying not to pay him. I get it. That's why they're doing all this shit. But I just think it's gonna be hard to prove all this shit. And then, like, I think they should have really left it at like 3 or 4 women. Because when you get to like 16 and 22, to me, it just started getting ridiculous. It's just like, all right, bro, like the story becomes a little unbelievable. It's like, where the fuck are you getting all these girls from? And where the fuck were they before this lawsuit came about? Like, when you had like 2 or 3, it's like, all right, even though I never believed it, but it's still like, all right, you got a couple girls, it's believable. We get into like 22, and then all these masseuses, they're all masseuses, and they all just supposed to get a massage. It's like, oh, I told you I really didn't believe the story from the Jump Street.
I don't believe it either, but I understand why it's happening to him.
Right.
Hello, Queen.
Right. I get it. So I just don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. The publicity is gonna be too bad.
Yeah, but my thing is this though, Marley. He still could have avoided this situation.
Oh, wait, I mean, we talked about this. I agree.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to spend unnecessary money to clear his name.
Well, that's what we all do. We all spend unnecessary money.
But when you are a multi-millionaire black athlete, you have to roll a little bit more smart.
He did. Now, could he have? I mean, I can, like I said, I can say that about damn near every black athlete, all of them. I mean, it's hard for you to pick one black athlete that didn't make some type of mistake.
LeBron.
We got time to go.
LeBron has never had a scandal in his career, ever.
They might get him.
I don't think so, because it would have already came out already.
But they might not. And even if he doesn't, I'll give you LeBron.
But I'm not saying he don't do stuff like what Deshaun did. I'm not saying
he didn't. I'm just saying
he just knows
I'm giving you LeBron. Roll. What I'm saying is I'm giving you LeBron, but I mean I can name for every LeBron, I can name 20 Terrell Owens and Michael Jordans and Tiger Woods and Mike Tyson and what pick a sport. I can name 20 guys in each sport.
Okay, so you saying all that, shouldn't Deshaun Watson see that as an example?
I'm saying he's been in the league and had this money for 6 years, and this is the worst thing he's done. I think he's done a pretty good job. I'm not gonna put his feet to the fire over inappropriate conduct with a masseuse. Do I understand he could have avoided the situation? Of course, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying is there's a lot of situations that any of us, no matter how much money we have, are put in situations that when we look back, that we could have avoided. That's all I'm saying.
So, okay. So my thing is this. James Harden said he wasn't playing for the Rockets again. Didn't even come to work. How come no scandal came out about him?
Basketball and in the one, his owner is not an old white man. That's one.
Yes, he is.
I thought he was like, I thought Fertitta was like Italian or something.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I still say that's white. It's the same.
But it's different from being an old oil. It's different from being an old white man in Texas that your money came from oil, I believe.
Yeah.
So they grew up in a different, let's say, they had different beliefs and upbringings than probably Fertitta did. Not saying Fertitta's not,
racist.
I didn't want to say that word.
Trump supporter.
I don't want to call McNair racist, so I wasn't going to say that word.
Listen, man, this is RaWordz podcast.
You said it for me. So I don't know if he's racist, but I'm sure he has racist views.
Yeah. Okay.
And then basketball is different as far as the relationship with the players, media, and owners.
And one more important thing, Marley. Their contracts are guaranteed. NFL's are not. Right. This is why Deshaun Watson is going through this, because it's all about salary. I am not going to pay you while you sit out. So I'm going to get you suspended so I don't have to pay your salary.
See, the thing with that plan is, in theory, it works, right? But I think if this is the plan, I think what they're underestimating is today's climate, and publicly that is going to look awful for the NFL.
They will have to investigate that and find out if that actually is true.
It doesn't. I don't think it's going to matter, because public opinion is going to be. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the facts. I'm talking about the public opinion, and the optics is going to look so bad for the NFL. I don't think they're going to get away with it in the sense that they're going to take a hit. I mean, they're already taking a hit publicly. And I think the more this shit comes out, I don't think it looks bad for Deshaun because everybody I've talked to thinks that the Texans are doing this. I rarely came across somebody that's like, man, Deshaun tripping out here fucking with these hoes. Like, he getting the only thing I keep hearing is like, man, the Texans is trying to set this man up. That's all
I told you that from the jump.
So
I told you that.
I just don't see. I mean, I see them trying to do what you're saying, but I think at some point, I don't think the NFL is going to suspend them without any proof. I know in the past they have done guys like that, but Deshaun's reputation is too fucking good. And that's the problem. That's really the problem. His reputation is too fucking good for them to fuck up with some masseuses. Like, it's all, that's why I keep saying, like, this is what you got? Like, this is a masseuse claiming that he, not even, like I'm saying, it's not, they're not even claiming criminal shit. It's all like about money. He behaved inappropriately. And they can only get that because they can't catch him in the strip clubs and shit because he probably don't be. They can't catch him in the clubs and shit because even if he's there, he probably not doing nothing for them to catch him. That's what I'm saying. He might not be LeBron, but he got his shit in order. Now, maybe he did fuck up with one or two of these masseuses, like if you believe the story, you know what I'm saying? But even if you do believe the story, I'm just like, man, this is all they got? Like, they can't catch him with no drugs? They can't plant no drugs on him or something? They would have been better off playing drugs on him.
What you got? What you think?
I think it's all a scam, man. All set up. I'm behind that man 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until, like, he's too confident. And by now, the only thing they can get him with is paper trail. You can't just go off a word of mouth. You know, especially like you say, ain't been no sexual assault, ain't been no rape. You know, he just maybe made a comment or two, but if it ain't recorded or anything like that, it's my word against yours. And then it'd be like a big setup.
Right. And you say we at 22 girls right now? That's what I'm saying. Like,
no paper trail, no evidence.
So he had 22 different masseuses. Like none of them worked out where he was like, I'm gonna bring her back again. He was like, nah, I'm gonna just keep going to 22. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, none of the stuff is just adding up to me, dog. That's what they would have been better off like pulling that man over, putting some drugs in the car, and then saying we found drugs on Deshaun Watson leaving the nightclub. I mean, give me something believable. Like, I'm just saying, like, to me, this is not believable. It's like it was more believable at like 2, 3 girls, you know what I'm saying? 3 masseuses. But it's like I just keep thinking, like, how do I get to 22? Like, I don't find 1 out of 10 that I'm like, she's a good masseuse, or even she a good fuck, whatever it is. But like, I don't know. And then I just keep looking at Deshaun Watson, bro. I don't even know if this man go out. Like, we ain't even hear nothing about no parties at Clemson.
Hey, Marley, I'm not debating that with you. I agree with everything you're saying. But we are saying, all 3 of us are just basically saying it's a setup. Now, we don't know where it's coming from. Either that lawyer could be doing it on his own just to get a name for himself. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. But it's all about money, man. At the end of the day, it's about I'm paying you. You say you're not going to work for me.
For sure.
That's basically what it is. So you're going to show me up? I'm going to show you up. And I'm allegedly saying it's coming from the Texans. I have no facts. I'm not saying, on record, but it just seems a little fishy.
Let me ask y'all a question. Hey, fam, I don't want to keep calling you A fam or Duke. Jason. Okay. All right. Jason, LJ. Jason, I'm assuming, are you a Texan fan? Do you consider that your squad?
Yes.
Okay, so cool. All right, we all Texan fans. So let me ask y'all this. After this shit, are y'all still Texan fans? If this team moves forward without Deshaun Watson, which I think we all agree that it's probably 99.999% that Deshaun Watson will not be starting quarterback for the Houston Texans anymore. After the way it happened with the organization being at fault, do you still consider yourselves, especially being black men, y'all still consider yourself Texan fans?
I mean, If they winning, well, we're not gonna root for them.
So
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is considered a fan? To me, I'm
like
not the pom pom
when
guy.
you go somewhere, you rock it. And somebody asks you, "What's your team?" The Texans are my team.
Yeah, I would say the Texans are my team, but they suck. That's what I would say.
I mean, that's just being a fan. Yeah, I mean, I before this happened, yeah, I mean, I was a Texan fan, whether we was 0-16 or 10-8 or 10-6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I haven't made the decision yet, man. But it's hard, man. I really
look, man.
You know,
Bill O'Brien
about,
sabotaged us. Bill O'Brien sabotaged the team.
I agree. I agree with
see
that.
What I'm saying?
I'm not talking about the team.
Not agree.
You don't agree? Hold up. Stop.
Bill O'Brien is not at the top of the food chain. That call has to come all the way down, and he's not the man behind the man or the man behind the man. Yeah. Bill O'Brien. I mean, he was at that point.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's the owners that signed off on that shit.
But what if they wasn't? What if he was the general manager?
You can't pull that trigger without him.
He's not the head.
He is not the head of the state.
I think both of y'all are right. I think
he is not the head of the state. He's a part of it, but he is not total responsible. Total responsibility goes to the McNairs.
Okay, but what if they convinced him? They convinced the owner because it's his son,
and that's their money.
But I understand it. But what if he's not really interested in like the team for as invested? It's just something that he has as a business. So he gives Bill O'Brien this power to be like, okay, I'm gonna let you run.
Is this why was that good move?
Hey,
that move came straight off an impulse.
I understand that, but see, the owner didn't veto it. He didn't veto it.
Exactly.
So obviously he didn't care. But I
he cared.
Maybe
that's his money. But that was a terrible investment on the field and off the field.
Hey,
I agree with both of y'all.
That color said what? You gotta go.
So
you gotta go.
Hey.
I agree with both of y'all. I agree that Bill O'Brien has to bear a huge part of responsibility.
Not as much as the McNairs.
Now, I think the Deshaun Watson situation solely on McNair. Like that's not Bill O'Brien.
Oh yeah, solely on the whole family.
This is solely based on. I told you that I gave you my word that you would have input on the coaching and GM decision, and you did not, and I lied to you.
He's making a business decision. I agree. He is not making it off of personal impulse. This is a business decision.
Bill O'Brien wasn't involved in that decision.
Oh, not at all. He was
now, LJ, I do agree with you as Bill O'Brien was GM and coach, man. He was making all the personnel decisions, the drafting. He let go of DeAndre Hopkins. He let go of Dwayne Brown. He let go of Clowney. They all made the decision to not sign Okoye back and let him go to Jacksonville and keep Johnson. I mean, like, that's all on fucking Bill and the coaching staff. I think they, like I've been telling you for a while now, I thought we should have kept Vrabel and put him at head coach and let Bill O'Brien go like 5 years ago. So yeah, that's why I say I agree with both of y'all. I think they both were bare. For Deshaun, I think that's all on McNair. I don't think you can put none of Deshaun on.
He got rid of all the players and traded DeAndre.
It started. Honestly, tell both y'all, ain't none of them players that y'all said worth keeping. Brown.
No.
Who else? Oh yeah, he's the only one worth keeping. But them other guys, I see why. I know. I understand why he traded them all. Brown.
Dwayne Brown.
Yes. Yeah, Dwayne Brown. Yes,
that messed us up completely. I'm gonna tell you why that messed us up completely.
He just didn't get nothing back from it. He should have got more back from what he let him go for.
I'm gonna tell you why that messed us up though. Because what did we do right after we got rid of Dwayne Brown? What did we do, LJ? Who did we go get, LJ? Tunsil. Yeah. What did he cost us? What did Tunsil fucking
2 first-round draft picks?
How many draft picks we got? First-round draft picks we got this year, LJ?
None.
How many we had last year, LJ?
None. See, that's what I'm saying.
And how much money?
Bill O'Brien sabotaged the team.
And then on top of after we gave up the 2 first-round draft picks to get him, then how much money did we have to pay him in order to keep him? Because we didn't put the contract, like Miami didn't sign and then trade him, so we had to re-sign him, and he's costing us on the cap right now huge amounts of money. When Dwayne Brown is a good left tackle.
He said it was time to go.
Yeah,
maybe it was, but it wasn't time.
Didn't get nothing back
the only reason now, if you tell me like, all right, they just came to the decision that Dwayne Brown wasn't working out and it was time for him to go, I'll be like, okay. But they only got rid of him after McNair made those "we can't have the prisoners running the asylum" comment, and Dwayne Brown wasn't taking that shit. Just like any black person wouldn't be taking that shit. Then they traded him. So I don't think they felt like Dwayne Brown was at the end of his rope. They didn't want the inmates running the asylum. So you rather ship a good player off that hurt you in the cap wise and draft pick. That's my thing. Like, if you feel like he wasn't where he was at, then make a good trade and get some shit back for him. Don't just ship him off for nothing, because
that was the problem. They were shipping everybody off for nothing.
Your feelings hurt, and then we ship off Dre. Like, what you mean? Dre's hands down top 3 receiver in the league.
And that's my point about the owner McNair, his son. He didn't know. He let him have this job, bro. Now, I hear what you're saying. He still pulled that trigger. He came to him.
Then we got back fucking a running back.
It wasn't just them two. It was a whole room full of people got to sign off on some shit like that and not get not one draft pick from him, not a second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth round draft pick back.
Yeah, that was an impulse. They all need to be fired, but you can't fire the owner. So
yeah, that's why it's his fault. You see, they got rid of Bill O'Brien. So apparently it was his fault.
That's why I agree with both of y'all.
The same thing that you say,
everybody's fault. They all need to go.
You say Dwayne Brown probably had some issues when the McNair said that about the prisoners, right? Yeah. Maybe DeAndre had some issues with Bill O'Brien.
Oh, he did. He had tons of issues. Tons of issues.
So I'm saying,
that was all. The DeAndre and Dwayne Brown trade is all personal. It has nothing to do with performance on the field. It's all personal, and that's why it's stupid.
And that's why I say he sabotaged the team.
I think they both played a role in that, because I agree with you that he sabotaged it, and then backdoor and McNair comes and just sets it on fire, burns it to the rubble. So and like, it was hard enough being a Texan fan with all the stupid ass decisions we making, but that shit with, man, look, LJ, I don't just
when was the last time
I don't just wear this shit around my neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole conscious movement, black power, shit, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I like stand on that shit. You feel me? Like, and I feel Deshaun on that. Like, you're not finna disrespect me. It's not about the money. It's not about our team being good or sorry. It's about you lied to me and I ain't taking it. And I told you I'm not playing. And since I said I'm not playing, I'm not playing. And I back that. Like, I back that to the core, like to my core. As much as I want him to be a Texan, I am a Texan fan, bro. I back that shit to the core. Please don't play. Like, cause you gotta stand on that shit. Cause you said you wasn't gonna do that shit and show them old rich niggas that it don't matter how much money you pay me. It don't matter what. Fuck your apology. Like, I don't like how you run the business, nigga. I'm gone.
Like I told LG before, I'd rather him sit out I'd rather him sit out than they trade. I'd rather him sit out the whole year or whatever and try to work it out later than they trade him right now.
Oh no, you gotta trade him now. No. We got to trade him now. We have to trade him before the draft. Miami and the Jets, they're not going to have the same amount of draft picks they're going to have next year. They both got like 2 first-round draft picks, top 10 players. Like, no. We have to trade him. The smart thing to do, and I've been to LJ this, you got to trade him now. You put Miami.
I do like the Miami package. I was telling LJ this.
I don't care what package you do. but you make them. They're in the same fucking division. They're gonna try to bid against each other. So like you make them bid against each other. Whoever has the highest or the best package, which if you want to take Darnold or Tua, that's kind of up on you. I say fuck the quarterback because we're gonna be sorry. So I don't even I might not even draft a quarterback this year. I build my team and then go find me a vet. I wish they would have got Fitzpatrick and took all the fucking draft picks from the Jets or Miami because we're gonna be not good for a couple years. There's no point in even getting a quarterback. Go find you a vet, somebody just to hold this shit together till the team gets solid. You build from the inside out, and then once the line is good, you go find your quarterback because you need somebody to protect them. So I wouldn't even care about a quarterback this year, probably or next year. I'll take all the draft picks I can. I build my offense and my defensive line. Then maybe I hit my secondary. You know what I'm saying? And then I get my quarterback. So I wouldn't even care about a quarterback this year or next year, honestly. You got Tyrod Taylor. I like that signing. Let Tyrod steady the ship for 2 or 3 years. Draft.
And we got Finley from the Bengals. We got Finley from the Bengals.
He should be backing up Tyrod.
Yeah.
He should be backing up Tyrod. It should be Tyrod.
We got both of them. So
it should be Tyrod's job to lose. And I think he's a decent backup. Like, he's not gonna take us nowhere. But like I said, steady the ship, rebuild the offensive line, rebuild the defensive line, then maybe draft a quarterback and put some weapons around them. And hopefully in like 4 years, we can be back at the top of the division. But I think Tyrod can keep you around 8-8, 9-7.
Yeah.
A good year 10-6. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the realistic goal. And then, like I say, I think you get you a left tackle, start with, or I guess most of the time you'll have a right-handed quarterback. So you get you a left tackle, or I just think you start with the inside on both lines, the offensive defensive line, because it's a passing league, so you got to protect the quarterback, and it's a passing league, you got to be able to get to the quarterback on defense. So I say take as many draft picks as you can get, build that offensive defensive line, ride Tyrod for like 2 years, you know what I'm saying, maybe 3, draft you a quarterback next year or the year after, and go from there. That would be my plan. Because Deshaun's gone, man. He's not playing.
Yeah, we already know that.
He gone.
Ain't no coming back from this, bro.
Yeah, he gone, man. So just
so to answer your question, if someone was to ask me, "Are you a football fan?" Yeah, man, I like football. Who's your team? I mean, of course, I'm ride with my Texans, but it just depends on what they're doing right now. But I'm never gonna get over this because we had a franchise quarterback, and now we're probably never gonna have another one.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I don't know. I tell people I'm accepting applications for fandom. So,
why don't you jump on Arizona? Since all the Texans going over there, hey, let's just jump on the Cardinals.
Man, it's hard to jump on any team, man. I don't like switching teams, man. I'm just a fan of the NFL as of right now. I'm not going to claim another team. I'm questionable. How you single, married, I'm questionable.
Okay. I got you.
It's complicated.
Well, you did take the Rockets tonight, right?
Yeah. They covered?
No, 103-73, Charlotte.
Oh, they blew them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, that was wasn't expecting to necessarily hit that game.
Let's go over some earlier games that's probably ended already, though. Was you still on that Indiana-Detroit?
It went off, so I'm actually checking it right now. So I don't know the score.
Oh my God, the Nuggets got drilled. The Pacers won 116-111.
116-111, 4 points.
So I hit that. Let's go over these bets. Charlotte money line, of course. Charlotte minus 3.5. Indiana money line. Milwaukee, what they doing?
They came back 119, 120.
Oh, let's go there. ESPN. Oh my God, this is a game, son.
Magic still up.
Oh my God. They came back from 25 points.
That's crazy.
Did Giannis get hurt?
Glad I missed that one.
Hey, for real. Because I'm riding with who they playing, Boston?
Yep.
Milwaukee.
I didn't do much today, but I got two parlays pending.
Man, they will mess me up, bro. For real. Y'all supposed to be a top 10 team in this league. Guess you can't play back-to-backs, huh?
It's not best. It's not the best idea sometimes, depending on who it is. But you gotta watch them, dog. You gotta watch back-to-back, and you gotta watch upcoming games, like next on the schedule.
You're right. I usually do. But I just figured Denver was a better team than that.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Because now it comes down to consistency now, man. We going into the playoffs now, and like,
why the hell is the line what it is in Utah? That's crazy.
minus 13?
Yes.
Because James Harden probably not playing.
Yeah, I fell for that last night.
It wasn't 13 though.
Yeah, but it was
9.
He's not on the injury report.
I mean,
oh, never mind. Yes, he is.
He's out.
Downgraded to out. He wasn't earlier.
And now
I knew it.
Now you can you still bet that game?
Yep.
I'm getting on it right now.
13.5 though.
I'm taking it.
What's the first half though? 7.5. I'm finna take that.
I'm taking it.
Should I take the under?
Yes.
If Utah scores 127, shit, what's 100 points?
What's the total?
220.
I mean,
Utah for the score might stop the Nets from scoring, but the Nets aren't going to stop Utah from scoring.
So if I take the Nets plus 13, hey, I'm finna do it.
I'm doing first half. I'm not doing full game. Yeah, I'm gonna do first half. First half minus 7 and the under. Yep. Let that go through.
Plus 15. You did?
Hawks 15.5 first half. I mean, Jazz under 115 and a half first half. Jazz minus 7.5 first half. I just did 15 to win 71.
I used to, man.
It's just like a ball.
Hey, I told you I broke.
Nah.
Yeah, dog.
How you do that?
It fell off the table.
Wow. But you know what you're gonna have to do, Marley? You just gonna have to buy them.
Yeah, I know. Loki was special though.
So are you gonna stay up for this Utah Nets game?
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try.
Hawks and Kings.
Hey, speaking of, I don't know if this is a good live conversation, but remember when you called me? Remember when I did we did the show in Vegas? I did my college show in Vegas, and you called me and was like, "Bro, you look high as shit."
Yeah.
Did you ever go back at the video? And I was like, I know, because at one point when Coach was talking, I was like, damn, I look high, and you can see me go like this to look at myself, and then I started laughing. But I was wondering
I didn't see that part.
I was wondering if anybody else caught it. No, I was wondering if anybody else caught it because he was reading off the actual factuals. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting back looking. I'm like, damn, I look hard. Then what? And I zoomed in. I did like that. I'm telling you. So look, next time you go to Vegas or anywhere with a dispensary, how you like? Don't look at the THC count. Like, how do you like your bud to make you feel? Like me, for example, I like my eyes to be heavy. That's what make me think I'm high. So I look for things that have sedation. So, and the thing that causes sedation is myrcene. So you want to find something with a high myrcene count. These are the terpenes in the weed that make you feel certain ways. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have like a little card that got all the terpenes in it, and it tell you what each terpene does. You need to look for what terpenes you want, not what THC count is. You know what I'm saying? Like you want weed to make you up or happy. You know what I'm saying? You want to find something that got different moody shit in it. You know what I'm saying? You want something to fucking make you eat, help digestion system and shit like that. You find this lima, you want to taste, you like your weed to taste fruity. You want like limonol. You know what I'm saying? You got anxiety, you want like linalool or some kind of shit like that. But it's like a whole bunch of little,
I got
like
you.
terpenes. I know I'm probably like way over next time. Like this nigga like weed too much.
No, not at all. Because everybody knows that it needs to be legal, bro. There's no reason why. Because it's a healer. It ain't the fact that it's considered a gateway drug to a harder drug like our ancestors and grandparents thought. You see what I'm saying? It's a totally different view of it, man, because it actually heals.
You know
And
how I feel about society anyway, so
yeah, I mean, hey,
I hate
until
it.
they can figure out how to make money off of it, like these other states have, then it'll become legal.
I sent you them pictures.
For what?
You know, in Vegas you can grow. So my brother got some setup.
No, you didn't see me no pictures.
Ah man. 1 more month.
All right, good. Man, listen. If I was single, I probably would be living in Vegas.
Mm-mm. Nah, I lived out there 2 years, dog. It's nothing like Houston, dog.
No, I ain't saying that. That's not
I'm
what I
just
said.
saying. You said you'd be living in Vegas if you were single.
But that don't mean that I would call Houston my home. I still would be here back like
Ain't nothing like living in Houston, dog. It's cool. Look. Even if I can go back, I would still go live in Vegas for 2 years because it was cool just to live around some other shit and be around different types of people and see different types of people. It was cool. That was cool. But it's nothing like Texas, dog. It's nothing like Houston, dog. We
what do you
got
like
Vegas
so much about Houston?
We got Vegas on every category with the exception of gambling. Like I can do that on my phone. So I don't have to be in the casino.
So you just basically saying the cost of living.
Nah, cost of living is actually about the same. The only thing higher is gas.
So what are you saying? What is so special about?
I mean, name something that Vegas got outside of gambling that Houston is not better than. That's what I'm saying. Like women, like Houston women killing Vegas women.
Killing.
Sports, Texas sports, Houston sports, killing about sports.
Club,
like they may have us on clubs because of the strip, but like I mean that even that shit got old. Like I worked. I was a promoter. I was in the club 5 days a week. Some on 3-4 days in the mornings and in the evenings. Like that shit get old. Like the clubs here get old. So like the Vegas citizens don't necessarily be in the locals don't be in the clubs like that. Just like if you was here, you wouldn't be in the clubs like that after you done it. So it's hard for me. Food, like Houston killing them in food.
Killing.
Like the only benefit as far as like if you like entertainment, you like going to see shows, going to see people perform, then they're always going to have entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where everybody goes. So I'll give them that. But like, I'm trying to think of the benefits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the casino in the strip.
But like keyword I said though, if I was single.
Yes, that's why the first thing I said was women. I still would rather be here dealing with
but the entertainment though, like you just brought up. Because if I was single, I could move around differently more than if I now have married, had a wife. So That's just it's that type of
I'm saying if you're
lifestyle.
single here, you can still do it. I mean, yeah, you might not have the shows, which I mean, it's shit to do in Houston. Like it's shows that come here, people come here. It's
Hey,
stuff
no,
to
listen.
do.
Hey, this is not a down Houston moment, bro. Like I'm not saying Vegas
Oh
is
no, I'm
better
not
than
taking it
Houston.
that way. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
living in both, like Houston is
I get
way.
what you're saying.
Houston is better, bro.
Because
It's
listen,
nothing.
I lived in Phoenix.
Maybe I'm biased because I'm from the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
you're always going to be that way. That's what I'm saying.
Texans
Because
are a proud bunch of people.
hey, I lived in Arizona, bro. It's probably the worst place that a black man could ever live, bro.
And you know what? Honestly, the racism is not bad out there. Like, it's definitely way less racist in Vegas. It's way more inclusive. It's way more diverse in
Yeah,
Vegas
of course.
than in Texas for sure. I
Yeah,
mean, I
because of
almost
the people that's there.
I almost missed the racism. No, I almost missed the smell of racism when I walk in the store.
So listen, did you go over your college record yet before
I
this
gotta go look
tournament
at
start back up?
specifically for the tournament or overall. I don't
Overall,
have overall. I'm like 53 and 23, like 50 something and 20 something. I gotta go look at the last video. Coach has that record, so I'm easily 30 games over 500 on college.
okay. Well, these are bets that I had made like Thursday night, the play-in games, because I took TSU, right? So I'm finna tell you my record. One,
For the
two, three.
tournament or just period recently?
The whole tournament, because I bet on mostly every game.
Oh, see, I don't have my tournament record. No, I
Oh,
thought you
okay.
meant just in general. That 50 and 20 something is for since we've been started our college videos. Just my overall
Yeah,
college.
I have a tournament record. So, okay, by you looking at the tournament, have you lost more than you won?
I might be. I'm close, give or take. Either way, I'm not sure if I've um lost more. I'm probably lost more by a couple games. Um, I don't know because I hit Oral Roberts and I hit the other underdog, North Texas, before they lost, and I hit who beat Wisconsin.
Hold on.
There was another upset I hit.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 36 and 10, bro.
That's good. Hey, that's
Who
real. That's
beat
numbers.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Huh?
Didn't Wisconsin get upset?
They beat yeah. Who beat them? Hold on. Baylor.
Oh, that wasn't an upset, but I took Baylor and I called the Iowa upset.
Wisconsin beat North Carolina their first game.
I lost that one. I took Carolina.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I may have like I said, either way, whether I have overall winning or losing, it's only by like a game or two. But I think I'm overall probably losing in the tournament.
I got you. Well, I hit big, bro, because first of all, like I said, I took all the Texas teams the first round, and they all won. But Texas lost, but I took Abilene. You see what I'm saying? With the
Right.
points, and I hit that. So all the Texas teams covered, bro, and won the first round. So I took all of them. And once that happened, I just took the favorites. And it's only been like 3 favorites have been upset. So I basically knew that these small schools was going to cover those 20, 17, 16 and a half point spreads, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Most of the favorites got popped. Hell.
Yeah. The first round, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ohio State got popped.
Right.
And I took the whoever beat them. But like I said,
or Roberts.
yeah, I took them with the points. I didn't take the win though. Like I said, all my hits were
Hey, I
covers.
took them to win the next game plus 375.
You did?
After they beat Ohio State, they played
Villanova.
Was that Villanova?
No, my bad. No,
it wasn't Nova.
Hold on. I got it right here. Ohio State. You said Oral Roberts.
Yeah, the second round. Because they won 2.
Or Florida.
Florida. Took them to beat Florida.
They covered though.
They beat Florida.
Hey, they did. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I took the money line.
Yeah.
Right. Plus
I
three.
wish
Like plus 375.
I wish I would have took Abilene's money line. Oh my God. Hey, did you hear that the dude that was on the team got killed the next couple of days in a car crash?
On Oral Roberts' team?
No, Abilene Christian.
Abilene Christian? Oh, after they lost.
Yeah. Yeah. After he died a couple of days after that in a car crash.
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. I saw that in the news saw it in the on the social media, man. So that's sad, man. That's very unfortunate, bro. I don't know what happened, but man, it's just you have a moment and then you never know. You see what I'm saying? You can end. So that's why you gotta just always, man, tell your loved ones that you love them, man. Because
never know. It'd be any second.
I promise tomorrow, man. Not promise. So
yes, sir.
I live by that for sure, man. But if you want to go over the rest of these games, man, we can go and get out of here, bro. Is there anything else you want to cover, discuss?
Any lines up for tomorrow?
Let me see.
Let's play the game. I like that game. Before we go.
Most definitely, sir. Let me see. But good thing you stayed away from a lot today, man. Good thing.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling a lot of games. So
Did you see that Draymond Green said he's the best defender ever?
I agree with him saying it. I don't agree with what he said. But I think he has some valid points after what he said, like to back up what he said. I don't agree with him, but I think he's earned the right to say what he said. He's a two-time champion. No, he wasn't the guy on the team, but he's definitely. I think they don't win before KD gets there. They don't win those championships without him. I think he was a intricate piece. But best defensive player ever? Fuck no. He might not be in the top 10.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So no. I mean, no. Do I agree? I agree?
Trying to hear that shit. We watched so much Akeem Olajuwon.
Right. That's what.
No, we weren't trying to hear that.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't agree with none of this shit. But hey. I mean, as far as him feeling that way, like you supposed to. If you a big time star in the league and you a champ, you supposed to feel that way. I got no issue with you feeling that way. Like I say, I agree with him. I think he is one of the best defensive players in our little era, in this little era. I don't think he's the best if I really sit and think about it. But I mean, in this little recent 5-10 year stretch, he's a pretty damn good defender. He got the rings to back it up. But yeah, do I think he's the best defender? Hell no, he's not even close. Like I said, he's not even top 10.
He only have 3 games.
We talk about all time. I mean, I can reel off 10 names off the top of my head for sure without even thinking about it. He's not better than Pippen, Robin, Hakeem, the Glove. I don't think he's better than Tony Allen, Kobe.
Bro, he's not better than Ben Wallace.
Rodman. Yeah, Ben Wallace. Shit, we can say Robinson. We can say
Duncan.
Yeah, you can throw Duncan in there. Bruce Bowen. I mean, I can name a bunch of. Yeah, I said Allen. We can. That's what I'm saying. We can all sit here and reel off a list.
Strickland, nigga. I know Rod Strickland up in there, man.
Tayshaun Prince. I mean, we can reel off some names. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, but do he got the right to belong in the conversation of one of the best defensive players?
Bruce Bowen.
That's what he said, Bruce Bowen.
Okay. I think he deserves to be in the category of all the people we named, but I don't think he should be in the top 10, 15, ever. But
hey,
what, the 10 to 15?
That Utah first half looking pretty good for you, 11-4.
Yeah, I just need that under to go with it.
So look, they only have 3 games up on the line. So
let's go. Whatever they got.
All right, boom. Pick the lines. Washington at New York. Guess the line.
The Knicks are the favorite. 5. That's probably
2.5. Yeah, 2.5.
I know. I was gonna say 3, but they just beat them by like 10 points, so I went up.
Okay. Clippers at San Antonio.
I thought that was tonight.
It's back-to-back.
Damn, that's close. That's tough. It was 6 tonight. Is it gonna stay the same? Damn, that's tough.
I'll give you that. It's the
Stay
same.
That's tough. I didn't want to just say like, damn. That's tough.
It's the same.
It's gonna change. Depending on what happens tonight, when you wake up in the morning, that line is gonna be completely different.
Yeah. Last one. Philadelphia at the Lakers. Embiid and LeBron are hurt. What a game this would have been. What a game.
That's Philly minus 7.5.
Anthony Davis hurt.
Philly minus what?
7.5.
Too high.
Damn, 5?
Too high.
Still too high?
Yeah.
What the fuck? They just had the Warriors at 4.
That's what it is.
With no AD, I'm going to take that tonight. I hit this parlay tonight. I'm jumping on that right now. Minus 4?
Yeah, Philadelphia minus 4.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Lakers can't score. I told you that last night. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah, they can't. I saw it. I was like, man, why did I take this bet?
Who go get where the points gonna come from?
Man, I mean, nobody can do nothing.
Nobody can create
their own shot. Nobody
create their own shot.
That's crazy.
They didn't have to score.
But that's it, man. Are you doing a show tomorrow?
Man, I was supposed to do a show today, so I'm gonna try to do a show tomorrow. We got to do a college show soon because the tournament start back. Yeah, I just got to get back in. I think I'm still fucked up from the time difference, so I plan on doing the show tomorrow. I should be all right after some rest tonight, and then I need to look at. Is it a full slate tomorrow?
Let's see. We have Trailblazers at the Heat, Wizards at Knicks, Clippers at Spurs, Philly at the Lakers, Warriors at the Kings.
5? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Might have to squeeze it in for a track practice with the kids, but
okay. Well, just hit me up on the text. Let me know.
Yeah, I got you.
Already. So give me your social media before we get out of here, my friend.
For sure. Like I said, y'all check me out tomorrow, me and the rest of the gang on Brothas-n-bets, and we'll be streaming live on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all your social media access. Brothas-n-bets. That's THAS on the brothers. N like the letter bets. Follow me personally, Marleybets, Marley_bets at Twitter, on Twitter and Instagram. I post my pics when we don't do videos on there. And shit, that's about it, H-Town.
Hey, already. And of course, LJ from H-Town, like we said. Follow me, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, streaming live RaWordz podcast, as you can see now. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we're going to continue to give y'all what we do as far as our bets, making plays.
Hockey soon, man. We're going to get hockey in soon.
Yeah, man. I'm just waiting on you, my friend. I'm just waiting on you.
No, man. I'm doing college. I'm trying to do NBA.
Hey.
And we're gonna add hockey. It's a lot, man. I'm working on it, man. Shit.
Hey, man, listen. You got to put the work in. You got to put it in if you want to be successful. So,
no, that's a whole nother shit I got to start studying and shit.
Hey, what you think I'd be doing? You know?
It's different from making bets and then coming on a show and providing information. So
yeah, I know. But that's how you win your bets when you
it definitely makes you a better. But shit, it's just
that's why I jumped on it real quick when you.
You don't do baseball. I got baseball coming up, so I know I'm gonna have to start doing baseball shows.
Who's to say I'm not gonna dabble in it a little bit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You'll see then. So like, it's so much shit. Like it's a lot. And I coach. It's just kids with track, really. So yeah.
Well, you'll work it out. But like I said, till then, appreciate y'all joining us. RaWordz podcast, Marleybets, my boy Jason, special guest.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
And we out, man.
It's H-Town for real.